Okay, here's an update on the RemoteTX.com keyer. The mess that you saw before in the other video is pretty much gone. It is now a nice circuit board. There's some changes I'm going to make to it in the next set, but basically everything worked without any jumpers or cut traces or anything. So I'm pretty excited about it. It uses the Arduino Micro, which allows programming where you can send characters out the USB port. That's what's special about this, which is cool. You can also key a radio if you want with that. I have a set of paddles set up to it. These right here control the positions that you're tuning here. This knob is the VFO. And this is the code speed. And on the code, if you want to go into the command mode, just tap it. It's in the command mode. If I tap this once for DIT, it'll tell me the code speed. 17 words a minute. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm on RemoteTX here. With a little experimental front end that Marcus is going to make available to everyone. And you can see that I'm running my Elecraft remotely. It's 100 miles away up near Payson, and I'm in Phoenix. And the noise you hear, I don't have the sound turned up on this. I actually have this radio set. Notice it's at 3600. And that's where I have this set at. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be tough, because I have to hold the phone and try and send at the same time. I'm going to make sure that the cursor is in this send. It is. Okay, and I will, I'll send. You're going to hear the high-pitched tone is the monitor on here, and then the lower pitch, or the smoother tone you're going to hear, is coming out of the radio. And I'm coming in really good tonight from remote. And you'll hear a little bit of a delay. That's because it's going through a Raspberry Pi up there and then, of course, coming back down. So here we go. Whoops. Had to take it out of command mode. Okay. There we go. So, transmitting from here, and over the internet, from here to from my pad to the Raspberry Pi up there. No ports needed. You don't have to open any ports in routers or anything like that. Marcus runs a server that keeps that all going properly. So basically, I can be anywhere at all with my phone or my pad, and I can connect to this. I don't have to. I mean, I can do things with the keyboard and stuff here, and do really the same stuff with my fingers on here, but it's a little more fun to have knobs to play with, and a keyer and a set of paddles. If you're going to do CW, you need to do it the right way. So there you have it. It's working. Tomorrow, I'm gonna visit with a friend, Kel K7XVB, and he's got a laser cutter for plexiglass, plastic. We're gonna make some panels for the front and back of these boxes that this thing fits into perfectly. So we'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, well, I'll come up with some panels like this, only, you know, designed for this, that'll fit on the fronts of these. So in any case, I have a stack of boards here, and I'm going to be able to sell the boards, the kits, and assembled units. I already have an order for 8 of them, so out of the 20, so that's pretty cool. Tomorrow I have to come up with a list of parts and find out what I'm going to have to charge for these in order to afford to build them. But that should be easy. Visit the website. I've got it in the comments if you want more information. Schematics, the Gerber file if you want to make your own boards. All this stuff is right there. All right, have fun, and thanks for watching. And thanks for watching the progression here. The next one you'll see is a complete system. Although I have built this, which is pretty awesome. It's the first prototype. Now you see the size of this. This is 100 millimeters wide and 80 deep. Well, I built this, which is considerably smaller, as you can see. Has all the same controls. For the up-down buttons, I used a spring toggle switch, which works. It keys the radio, and the key plugs in. It's all built into one little box, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to build a second, or design a second board, which isn't, since this is kind of sparse, and obviously it'll fit in a smaller one. I think this is 80 millimeters across, so it's, you know, it's just as tall as that, but it's smaller. And since it can cram into something this size, this is good for putting it in your pocket if you're going to go to work or to a picnic table and do some operating. But I wouldn't want this in my shack because it's just too small. It's going to move around on the desk, where this you can put feet on it and or sit something on it, so it's a little more stable. So anyway, okay, now I'm done, and go to the website, check it all out. Send me email if you have any questions.